All right, ladies, we are here tonight on the Yo, how's everybody doing tonight on a Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen? Just a few days before Christmas. Let's have a good show here tonight, man. We have a lot of news. When Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, there's always a bunch of news in the wrestling world. So let's start covering it, man. Tony Schiavone apparently is talking about how he's been trying to hold in his farts lately. I don't know why the fuck this is in. Excuse me. I'm trying to be more classy lately. I beg your pardon. Pardon me with my language. I don't know why the fudge. This is a newsworthy story. He says that because he talks a lot, he endorses a lot of like inhales a lot of gas, and that when the show's over, he's farting a lot. Oh my lord, Tony Schiavone, why are you saying this, man? Jesus Christ. Mandy Rose, man. Mandy Rose's agent got interviewed by TMZ, and he said Mandy Rose has made $500,000 in the last week ever since WWE fired her for having an OnlyFans. The OnlyFans obviously got leaked out, and people are signing up. And she's made over $500,000 in a week. There were reports she was making $500,000, if not like at least a quarter to $1,000,000 a month prior to her getting fired from WWE. So she's making a lot of money. It looks like she's on her way to being possibly a millionaire off this OnlyFans in a matter of a few months. The way she's making money lately, man. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if other companies like AEW want to take her in. Because I don't think she's gonna give this up at all. I don't think she's gonna give this up at all, man. She's making at least $500,000 a month. That's crazy ass money, ladies and gentlemen. There's some wrestlers like only make $1 million a year. This woman is making $500,000 a month. Yeah, so they're gonna have to either match it. Heck, I think they're gonna have to double it or triple it if AEW wants her. She's not gonna give this thing up, man. Lacey Evans, man, she got in trouble because she shared a video by a doctor that says that autism wasn't a thing back in the day, that it got created because of certain foods people eat. Oh my lord. I think this is kind of a pendejo move by the doctor for saying this, because a lot of people have you guys know I have Asperger's, which is like a less severe version of autism. So I know a bunch of people have told me, like, they're like older now, like 75. They told me, oh yeah, even Vince McMahon said on the Pat McAfee interview back in March, like, I definitely had a learning disability. And it just, back then, they just didn't diagnose it. The technology wasn't as good as it is now. I think my grandpa has it. Another one of my cousin has it too. It's like a family thing, I think, sometimes. But yeah, man. Elon Musk has said he has Asperger's, which is, again, it's like a less severe version of autism. I think Lionel Messi has Asperger's, I believe. That's why sometimes he struggles with the media. I think Albert Einstein had it. So yeah, man, and these are older people, right? Like fucking Elon Musk and Albert Einstein, right? And so it was always around. This is a pendejo moment. If I'm this doctor, I'm kind of like considering resigning or something. How you're gonna have autism for eating foods? Oh my lord, he should be banned from drinking Dr. Pepper forever. Anyways, Sasha Banks on her way to New Japan. Apparently, there's going to be a show coming up, and she's at least expected to make an appearance. A lot of people are saying she's going to come in to challenge Kyrie, and they're going to have their match on Wrestle Kingdom, which is January 17. There's also some talk that AJ Styles could get permission to make an appearance. Obviously, Carl Anderson just had a match with them, was it last week? And he retained, so he's still the never open weight champion for New Japan. So we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to do a fight, I believe, in January too, over there in Japan. So they're saying maybe we'll see what happens, man. The Forbidden Door. Remember, there's also talk that Kyrie could come over New Japan and participate in the Women's Royal Rumble in January. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Bronson Reed is back. You know, a lot of people are saying this was a demotion for him. You know, now he's just going to be the Miz's assistant. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, at least he's on the main roster. But they're saying more people could be coming up. Obviously, Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green, they've been rumored. And Eva Marie apparently has changed her bio, and it says WWE Superstar. So a lot of people are wondering if Eva Marie coming back, did she already sign a contract? This would be what, her third, fourth run at WWE. She has never worked. Remember, I think the last one was she had like Doudrop do all her stuff for her, all her match. I don't know. I don't know what they do wants her, man. Jesus Christ. At this point, if you're gonna bring her in as a manager, right? To be don't have her as a wrestler, man. Every time they bring her as a wrestler, she stunked it up, man. WWE has a much better ratings this week after tying the worst ratings last week at 1.4 million. This week they go up to 1.7 million with the first 2 hours averaging 1.7 million views and the final hour averaging 1.5 views. Very good, especially for that third hour. After just 2 weeks ago recording the worst third hour in history, they do a pretty good job here getting 1.5 million views that third hour. So look, I believe hopefully they keep this up. There's not going to be a Monday Night Raw next Monday because of the holidays, but they coming back. I believe January 3rd is the next one. They got to keep. They're already advertising Alexa Bliss as Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship, and Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. So look, you just got to do that, man. That's why I don't like the brand split because it limits you. You only have 50% of your roster. Like, look at this week, for example. Just because it's the rosters are available, like everybody's available, does not mean you have to have everybody on a show. Like on this show, you didn't have, for example, Drew McIntyre and Bray Wyatt were not on. So that's fine. You can have them on SmackDown, and then you can have Rollins and I don't know who else, AJ Styles. Okay, they appear on Raw. They don't have, you know what I mean? Then the next week you switch it up. The next week maybe have Bray Wyatt show up on Raw, and instead of having Seth Rollins, you have Seth Rollins show up on SmackDown. Just because you don't do a brand split does not mean that every superstar has to be on Raw and every superstar has to be on Raw. You can still like switch it up. Like, who's gonna be on Raw this week? Seth Rollins? No, he was on SmackDown, so he's probably not gonna be on Raw this week. Or or he wasn't on Raw this week. He's not gonna be, you can switch it up. Have Roman Reigns 1 week be on Raw, the other week be on SmackDown. Switch it up. Pendejo face. So the WrestleMania plans, they're still hoping they can do Rock versus Roman Reigns for the main event. John Cena is not a for sure thing. They're still hoping he's filming a movie in Australia, and he's going to be done filming the movie in March. So they're saying they only can have maybe a month, if only 3 weeks, to do the fucking I beg your pardon. Promote the match, do the pros. It probably would be with Austin Theory and also Stone Cold. They're saying Stone Cold could also be. They're saying that Stone Cold will be available too. So again, who knows if this is just pie in the sky fantasy booking, but there are a possibility that all three of them, The Rock, John Cena, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, could be wrestling at WrestleMania. News came out yesterday. Ric Flair was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, and he talked about how he plans to be at WrestleMania, and he would like to be a manager like a Paul Heyman for a heel. And apparently, a few hours later, WWE, an article came out that WWE is interested in bringing Stephen A. Smith as a general manager for a wrestler like a Paul Heyman type. So there's talk. Obviously, Logan Paul, could he also be in it? Obviously, he's recovering from MCL surgery. I did see a video of him over the weekend at the World Cup, and he seemed like he was walking fine without crutches. So it looks like he's at least back to walking normal. So yeah, man, a lot of stars, man, could be available for WrestleMania this year, man. Rock, John Cena, Stone Cold, Stephen A. Smith, possibly Logan Paul if he's healthy. It could be a banger this year, man. It could be a banger this man. I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait for WrestleMania if all these guys do appear, man. Cody Rhodes tells you would probably be back. All right, let's see this. Let me see. I cover other news. By the way, they said John Cena, the cheapest ticket for SmackDown prior to him being announced for the show was $30, and now it's up to like $150. That's the John Cena effect, ladies and gentlemen. Right away. Let's see here. All right, I think we're done. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later on tonight for the Hangout live stream. Thank you.